I want to try to get into the mind of the coaches and the selectors when it comes to the squads that were picked, which players are getting opportunities, and the reasons behind that. So I'm going to look at the squads and try to logic it out in a way to see why certain guys were selected and what the meaning is behind certain selections in the squad. So I'm going to have a look at the squads and try to dissect the reasoning behind certain selections. But before we get going, before we get started with this particular show, I would like you guys to please subscribe to this channel as well. Click that notification bell for all future videos if you haven't yet. Subscribe to Cricket Fanatics Magazine monthly. Every issue is 100% free, straight to your inbox every month. Link is on the screen as well as in the description. Please smash that like button. And I'd like all of you guys to please leave your thoughts in the comment section because that will help the video spread and it will help a lot more people to see our content and engage with our content. So please, if you're a long follower of the channel, I would really appreciate it if you can get involved in the comment section as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. It's going to be an interesting one to try and understand the reasons behind certain selections. The first thing that I want to do is to discuss the reasoning behind certain selections for the squads. So, if I'm going to give any tips to you guys out there of how to think about this, well, at least this is how I'm going to be thinking about it. And you guys can either agree with my train of thought or disagree with my train of thought. But I'm hoping that you guys will look at it through my lens when you come to analyzing the situation. The first squad I'm going to start with is the ODI squad. I want you guys to look at that column in the middle. Look at that all rounder column. And in that all rounder department, that is the big factor in this whole squad. So, what does this tell me? Well, how I would like to look at things. Obviously, the SAA side is supposed to be a feeder into the Protea side. My thinking, if I was in charge, would be where are the biggest weak spots in the South African national side currently? Where do we need the most amount of investment? So, in my opinion, I look at the Protea side, and after the World Cup, it's about building to the 2027 World Cup, which is in South Africa. And there are a couple of spots that I feel that we need to fill. In my opinion, I still think we need to find another opener to open with to open the batting because I'm not so sold on Reza Hendricks in ODI cricket. And Ryan Rickleton hasn't necessarily shown his colors quite yet to the fullest. That's why I see that when you look at the squad, there have been a couple of openers selected. Matthew Brzezinski, in my opinion, is more of an opener in ODI cricket, even though he can bat at 3 and 4 and 5. But in my opinion, he's always been an opener in my eyes. That's where he started his career, and he's kind of moved down the order as his domestic career unfolded. David Bedingham, I think in ODI cricket, opening position or number 3 position would probably be the best position for him from my perspective. Deva Brevis, 1 to 3. Tony De Zorzi opens the batting. Mikael Prince opens the batting for Northwest. So South Africa have gone very heavy on the opening batters if you look at this in depth and actually take a close look at the squad and analyze it in depth. That makes it very clear to me as a fan that they have a plan with their selections. Another aspect in the team that I feel we are lacking is the spinning department. And as you can see, Ngaba Peter has been given an opportunity, and Mutasami has been given another chance. Deva Brevis has also been used as a spinner in the series. That also gives me another indication of where they are at mentally when it comes to the selections. But the biggest department that I feel we need help is about strengthening our batting department. We need to strengthen our batting list when it comes to the Proteas, strengthen that batting prowess by finding that next all rounder in number 6 or number 7, or mainly number 7, I feel, a batting all rounder. And when you look at the selection in the squads, as I showed you here, Ethan Bosch, I think he's the perfect balance between a 7. He's a batter and a bowler. I think both disciplines is good. Dan Khalim, he's more of a bowling all rounder. So Tristan Lewis, I think more of a bowling all rounder. Michali Mupongwana, more of a batting all rounder. Andile Mukakani, more of a batting all rounder, bats in the top 3. Senaran Mutasami, more of a batting all rounder. Andile Pechelkwayu, supposed to be a bowling all rounder. That's the one selection that I don't understand and why they're giving him a chance at SAA. Such an experienced Proteas player getting a chance to still find himself in SAA, or find his form in SAA, where he should just go back to domestic cricket and play. But I think it's, if they want him to get back into form, I guess SAA is the right move for him. And then we've got the Andile Malani, who I feel is also a batting all rounder. So we've selected a hell of a lot of batting all rounders in this ODI side. And that is the main thing for me when I take a look at this. So there's obviously been a lot of thinking behind the selections of a year when it comes to this ODI side. We are kind of settled in ODI cricket, generally speaking, when you look at the 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. Tristan Stubbs, Aiden Markram, Heinrich Klaassen, David Miller, they'll all probably still play in the 2027 World Cup. So it's about finding those replacements and those gaps in the side where I feel we can use some depth. So that must have been the thinking behind that particular squad. When I look at the red ball squad for the 4-day competition, where are the departments in the test side that we are a little bit short? The all-rounder department at 7. I feel that needs a little bit more work. And I will throw Patrick Kruger into a batting all-rounder department when it comes to red ball cricket, because I feel that he's a lot better with the bat in red ball than he is with the ball in red ball. He's a balanced number 7, I feel, type of player. You got Michlane Mapungwana, who's a batting all-rounder, in my opinion. Michal Pretorius has shown that he has the great balance between bat and ball. He's had a great season with the bat and ball this season, so he's very balanced, number 7. Payas Swanepoel, similarly, is supposed to be more of a balanced number 7. He hasn't necessarily hit the heights that we've hoped for when it comes to the batting department. So that's a very strong contingent in the squad over here, as we can see. Now, when it comes to our batting department, I do feel that we are quite solid in our top 6 when it comes to the batters. I don't think we necessarily need too much investment over there. So I feel that the opportunities that have been given here are based purely on what the coach is probably looking for when it comes to certain positions. The type of batters that have been selected here, generally speaking, are players that have a specific mentality and have a certain aggressive type of style when it comes to their batting. Now, there is an extra backup keeper given an opportunity over here with Rivaldo Musami and Senetamba Klashile. I think both of them have been given a chance over here. So obviously we are looking for more batting wicket keepers in case the ones that we have selected do not step up and perform the way Coach Shukri would like them to. But the main focus here on is in the amount of all-rounders that have been given a chance over here. So that's the thought process going into the 4-day competition. My thoughts on the team. Like I said, and like I explained at the beginning of this video, I think there was a lot of emphasis put on selecting players that can fill the gaps in the Proteas sides, the white ball side, ODI side, as well as in the red ball side. So I think that is the focus of the year with regards to selecting of players. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please go into the comment section and leave your thoughts there too. It really helps us out on the channel and it really spreads our videos far and wide. So please help us by doing that. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon with another live show. Stay safe. Click that notification bell to be updated. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Peace out.